Rhythm is about beats and accents. In simple rhythm, we can understand how much time a beat gets or a note gets by looking at this group of numbers at the beginning of a piece of music. Together, two numbers stacked, this is called a time signature. And this is going to give us information. The bottom number tells us which note gets one beat. So in this case, the 4 in the bottom refers to the quarter note, and that gets one beat. So when we see a quarter note in a meter, that is 4/4, we know that when we see this quarter note, it will get one beat. So in this module, it shows you the meter 4/4. The top number doesn't really even matter, but it gives us information. But in this exercise, really we're just interested in the bottom number. What note gets one beat? So we hit 1 and we hit submit. Now we see another note. This note is not filled in, and it's called a half note. This note is worth twice as much as the quarter note, and in this case, if the quarter note gets one beat, twice as much is 2 beats. So we put it to 2 and we hit submit. Now this note has a little flag on it, and this is worth half the value of the quarter note, or half of one beat. So the value is 1/2 a beat. This is more complicated because it has a little dot. Now the dot adds whatever value the note has without the dot. So let's pretend the dot doesn't exist. So without it, it would be a quarter note, and that would get one beat. A dot adds half the value of the note to itself. So one beat plus half of that, which is half. 1.5 is the value of this dotted quarter note. So the answer is 1.5. And again, we look at the value of the note without the dot. So without the dot, we've already said this is worth half of a beat. So half of the half is a quarter of a beat. Think of it like money. So $1 is one beat. And here we have a eighth note, and it's worth $1/2 or 50 cents. And then the dot adds another half of that, or 25 more cents. So this total note with the dot and this eighth note is worth 75 cents, or 3/4 of the beat. Again, this is worth 2 beats because it's double the value of the quarter note. It's called the half note. And this is called the whole note, and it's worth 4 times the value of a quarter note. Quarter is a quarter of the whole. Here's the whole beat, and in this case, it's worth one whole measure, or 4 beats. Again, this is one beat. And this one has 2 flags on it, and this is worth 1/4 of the whole beat. Think of it again as money. So if one beat is $1, this is 1/4 of that, or 25 cents. So 25 cents of the dollar, that's 1/4 of the beat. And here we're back to one beat.